So get this, Toyota dropped a truck that runs part electric, throws down 465 pound-feet of torque, and still pulls like a workhorse, but it's not the same concept. It's the 2025 Tacoma. Yeah, the same name, but it's a whole new beast. Hybrid power, off-road kit that makes trails look like sidewalks, and tech so clean it makes SUVs look dated. But here's the real question, is this just hype or did Toyota actually flip the script on the midsize game? Alright, let's be real, most truck updates, they're just new paint, flashier lights, maybe a new trim with a tough sounding name, but the 2025 Tacoma, nah, this one hits different. Toyota didn't tweak it, they practically rebuilt it from the ground up and it starts under the hood. They dropped in the i-Force Max hybrid powertrain. That's a turbo 2.4-liter gas engine plus an electric motor. And the output? 326 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque on a mid-sized truck. That's not solid, that's V8 numbers. Kinda makes you do a double take, right? Like, is this a concept truck? But no, it's very real, and Motor Trend and Toyota both back it up. And here's the kicker, it pulls harder and sips less gas. Power without pain at the pump? That used to be a fantasy, so now I'm wondering, what else did they sneak under the surface? Turns out, everything. The frame's all new as well. Tacoma's now built on the TNGA-F platform, the same one the Tundra rides on. That means it's lighter, stronger, and way more planted. You take a corner and it doesn't feel like a box on stilts anymore. It's tight, stable, and when you throw weight in the back or hook up a trailer, it just eats it. Tows up to 6,500 pounds and the payload's up too. No drama. Car and Driver and Edmunds even said it's finally refined enough to play in the big leagues. So now, I've gotta ask, is this still a Tacoma or did Toyota just make a baby Tundra? And speaking of playing hard, let's talk dirt. Off-road trims like the TRD Pro and Trail Hunter, these things are wild. We're talking 33-inch Goodyear Territory tires, adaptive Fox shocks that read terrain like a video game, stabilizer bar disconnects, multi-terrain modes, crawl control, the full off-road cheat code. It's like Toyota said, oh, you wanted a trail beast? Here, have one, fully loaded. Even Motor Trend called it a step beyond what's been done in the midsize space, and the wildest part is, it's ready out the gate. No mods, no extra gear, just roll out and hit the trails. But what happens when you don't want to feel every bump in your spine? This is where they pulled a total curveball. Comfort, like actual comfort. For the first time ever, Tacoma ditches the old school leaf springs and upgrades to coil springs in the back. If you've never driven both, here's the difference. One feels like hauling bricks on a skateboard. The other, smooth, controlled, kind of weirdly plush. You're not jostling with every pothole. It takes corners with confidence, and yeah, you could daily this without feeling like you're getting a post-workout shake every time you hit a bump. Even Motor Trend had to admit it. This is the most comfortable Tacoma they've ever tested, so now you're thinking, if it rides smooth, hits trails hard, and hauls serious weight, what's left to fix? Try the inside because the cabin, whole new game. The centerpiece is a 14-inch touchscreen, the biggest ever in a Tacoma, and this thing's sharp. High-res graphics, snappy response, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, finally. But it's not just tech. The layout is smart, the materials actually feel premium. You get in and you just go, oh, okay, this is nice. Even Edmunds said this is the kind of upgrade Tacoma fans have been waiting for because now that doesn't just feel functional, it feels finished. And just when you think it couldn't get more stacked, Toyota drops this safety bomb. Every single trim comes with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. We're talking full pre-collision system, radar cruise, pedestrian and cyclist detection, lane assist, the whole driver assist package. And it's not some upsell game. You get it standard. That's huge. Edmunds and Toyota themselves called it out. This thing is one of the safest mid-size trucks you can get right now. So, here's the real twist. Is there anyone this truck doesn't work for? And that brings us to the trims. This is where Toyota really flexes. You've got the Limited for folks who want leather, quiet rides, and premium vibes, and then the Trail Hunter, built for people who consider weekend a challenge. Overlanding setup, armor, roof ready. Car and Driver nailed it. There's now a Tacoma for literally every kind of driver. Weekend warrior, got you. City cruiser with style, you're covered. Hardcore camper who sleeps in the truck bed, that's Trail Hunter territory. So now the big question is, if this is what the Toyota's doing with just the Tacoma, what does that say about the future of trucks? Let's keep it going because the redesign, it's not just under the hood or inside the cabin. This thing finally looks the way a Tacoma should have looked 5 years ago. Toyota gave it a full exterior makeover. There's a bolder grille, sharper LED lighting, beefed up arches, and lines that actually make it look fast standing still. You see it roll up and think, okay, this one's not messing around. But here's what matters, it's not just cosmetic. Car and Driver said it straight, this isn't a facelift, it's a full identity shift. So yeah, it looks mean. But is that look backed up by what it can actually do? Absolutely. Because underneath the flash, it's still functional. The proportions are tighter now, better cab-to-bed ratio, sharper body sculpting, and trim-specific touches that actually matter. It doesn't scream, look at me, it just knows it looks good, like someone who hits the gym but doesn't post about it. You park it next to last year's Tacoma, night and day. The presence is undeniable, but here's the part nobody talks about. Toyota didn't just make it look better, they made it feel better to own. You know how some trucks feel like they're built for a spec sheet? This one feels like it was built for you. Whether you're hauling gear, towing a bike, or just sitting in traffic, it fits. The power's there, the comfort's real, the tech isn't annoying, and it doesn't make you fight to enjoy it. It's what Tacoma owners have always wanted. A truck that works hard, but finally knows how to chill when it needs to. And this is where Toyota pulls off something rare. They evolved the truck without losing what made people love it. That Tacoma DNA, it's still here. It's reliable, it's tough, it holds value like gold, and now it actually competes with modern trucks in every category. The loyalists, they're gonna be proud, and the people who used to overlook it, they're finally taking notice. Even the pros are saying it. Motor Trend, Edmunds, Car and Driver, they've all said the same thing. This isn't just a step forward for Tacoma, it's a step forward for the entire midsize segment. Because here's the truth, midsize trucks were kinda stuck. Too small to be useful, too clunky to be fun. The Tacoma just proved you can have the best of both worlds and still hit the trails after work. Now, let's be honest, nothing's perfect. A few trims still have rear drum brakes, which feels like a throwback nobody asked for, and the price isn't so low, especially the TRD Pro and Trail Hunter trims. Those are investments, but here's the thing, this isn't a budget truck anymore. You're paying for the engineering, the capability, and the fact that it'll probably outlive your next phone upgrade and maybe your next car. And if that's not value, I don't know what is. Also, you better believe the competition is watching. Ford, Chevy, Nissan, they're all side-eyeing this thing like, wait, they did what? Because Toyota didn't just play catch-up. They leapfrogged, quietly, confidently, and without shouting. It's that we've been in the game long enough and we'll let the product speak kind of energy. And that is a power move. So here's the real question. If you were thinking about a mid-sized truck this year, is there a reason not to test drive this one? Like seriously, you want torque. It's got more than some V8s. You want trail cred. Trail Hunter's built for backcountry domination. You want something that won't punish your spine on the freeway? Wellspring's got you. And you want tech that just works? No weird menus, no lag, no nonsense, just clean design that responds when you need it to. At this point, it's not just about what the Tacoma does, it's what it represents. Toyota took something that was already trusted, already loved, and asked, what would this look like if we actually gave it everything? And then they did it. The bottom line is, the 2025 Tacoma is the truck version of that friend who used to wear beat-up sneakers and show up late, and now they pull up in a tailored jacket, on time, and still know how to have a good time. It's grown up, leveled up, but still knows who it is, and that's what makes it dangerous for the competition. Because if this is what Toyota's doing with one truck, what do you think they've got planned next?